Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to My Little Universe. It is an incremental RPG that apparently was on mobile, and kinda heinous for its monetization scheme, but it's out on PC, and has none of those issues. So I'm just going to enjoy this without having to worry about, like, weird limitations or anything like that. It's honestly kinda nice looking, and, like, frankly, I'd love to see more games in this vein. Weird RPGs where, yeah, you're just incrementally either leveling up or gathering resources, or maybe a little bit of automation, stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of room for games in this kind of genre. I'm also confused about this starting tutorial, but I'm assuming we're just going to get out of the hell dimension and actually get to the main island. The demo I played for this a couple months ago had none of this stuff, and so I'm, like, out of sorts. This is what I was expecting. I also don't feel like this is the kind of game that needed a, It says certain tools are more effective, but we just auto-switch tools, so... Why do I need... Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Where are we going? Grabbing this. I don't know why I've become super obsessed with... Oh. Use the tool's ability to smash rocks. Oh, that's a new one. Okay, and that gets me a something. Whatever it is. Okay, and we can travel. Cool. That's actually new. I think the mobile version of this, you have like an energy meter, and once you run out of that, you can't do anymore. See, this is what I was expecting. Here we go. Yeah, I've gotten really obsessed with incremental games lately. I realize it's just because it knows me, or the genre knows me, and like knows how to hit that dopamine, that like sweet spot dopamine receptor of just like, oh, you know, I made some progress. I feel good about myself. And then you go back to kind of doing nothing, because most of it is just like wandering around gathering resources. But on the flip side, like, there's that level of optimization, you know, what is the optimum way of going through this? And then also it's just kind of fun to see big number get big. Okay, there it's going. Anything else I can do? I guess I should probably have bought some more tiles before I started turning them into planks, but whatever. Now this isn't fully familiar to me. I wonder if this is different from the demo in terms of layout, or if it's like randomly generated a little bit. I'd actually be pretty cool with it if it was slightly procedurally generated, just to give it a little bit of replayability. That's one thing I've felt that the incremental genre could actually use, is frankly roguelike mechanics. The sense of, like, you hit some kind of tier of progression, and you get a power-up. So pickaxe ability, movement speed, or sword swing. Honestly, pickaxe. I don't remember leveling up either, so, like, this might actually have some neat stuff. People will have to tell me whether or not the My Little Universe, like, mobile game, it works exactly like this or not. Oh, I have a lot of wood, so we can probably just go around dumping it. Should probably make some more planks, too, while we're at it. Because, yeah, I can only get more. We don't have any money yet, but that's fine. I don't remember having the, sawmill this fast in the version I played. But again, don't remember. I'd love it if you actually had kind of some control over where you place stuff, just in terms of, like... Oh, you know what? I mean, honestly, I would say... Let me put down, like, furnaces and everything like that on my own. Maybe make them slower. Really, just steal some notes from Forager, frankly. I've always felt like that's one of those games that, like, really could be the basis for a lot of cool ideas, and I'm starting to see a couple of them. But I would love to see more of it. The idea of mostly just kind of expanding your land territory out, while having kind of full control over what's in your base and where everything is laid out. I just would love to see it go just that little bit deeper, too. I wish I was a game developer, because then I could waste all of my time making these concepts and then being very sad when, you know, somebody else takes my idea and runs with it faster, and I'm like, no. Like, I could probably develop some games, but I'd have to start real slow. Huh. I almost kind of wonder if I could, like, build a weird turn-based forager-y thing as, like, a browser-style incremental game. It's a consideration. So we can... Extra swimming speed, extra damage. Oh, these are tough. I'm gonna go for the damage. Because we are gonna have to fight stuff. There are bosses in this game. Unfortunately, I don't know if damage actually counts for chopping. Okay, you know what? Other thing I'm gonna do, audio, sound effects. You know me. You know how it is, hopefully. And if you don't know me, I don't like sound effects that much. They don't appeal. Okay, so we can trade lumber for a small amount of money. Probably worth it, but not keen right now. Until I hit some kind of bottleneck where we need more money. Then I'll go for it. Yeah, so this is different from what I had experienced previously. If only marginally. But, hey, I will take a slightly different experience. One of my biggest gripes I have about demos, often, is that I will play, like, the first hour of a game, be super jazzed about the demo that I played, but there's kind of that feeling of, like, been there, done that, and so when it comes time to actually play the game that I've played the demo for, I don't want to go through that first hour again. Yeah, I have a very limited amount of time, and it's kind of deflating to effectively force myself to sit through something I've seen before. And I struggle with that kind of disparity between, like, you know, I want to finish the rest of the game, but that initial wall, maybe it's not a disparity so much as just, yeah, that initial wall is just slightly hard to overcome. Because what else do we have? We've got that. Oh. So I can mine this for a little bit of iron. And yeah, just salvage my old rocket. Might as well. There we go. And we can pick up 75 more. Gaia. Okay. Well, for starters, shall we dump it all in here? That might actually be a mistake. Oh, this is stone. I thought this was like a scenery thing. I'm a goofus. Hopefully we can get to some upgrades at some point. Okay, and these are my boosters. I wonder if that means that there's kind of an upper limit or if it keeps going. Hopefully it keeps going. I'd be kind of sad if there was an upper limit to the levels, because, like, I don't know, I feel like you should be able to just constantly keep leveling up here. Maybe. Just keep getting goofier perks. Oh. Okay, that hurt a little bit. We'll have to see how to heal here. Or do I just heal automatically, slowly? I don't know. We'll have to find out. My health's just kind of disappeared on me. Which is either good or bad. Okay, so we can use this, but we need, obviously, a lot more. I think I'm gonna wait on the iron just for a moment. Tab to hold. Can I see more? Inventory. Oh, I actually do have an amount of iron. Or steel? Okay, boost that. Upgrade our pickaxe. What's it require? Worth it. Because now I mine even faster. But we're going to need even more iron. I'm just going to finish this off first. Big supply. Honestly, the layout on this island feels way better than it did, than the demo one did. Maybe it's because all of my resources are kind of centralized, so it's like, oh, I need a lot of wood. Alright. and then kind of vice versa. Do we have enough? Yes. So this is how we upgrade this, but I need more iron or steel? Probably steel. There we go. I need more steel and I need more lumber. Hopefully I have enough wood just kind of sitting around. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I can sprint. I was just kind of assuming I couldn't. That was incorrect. Okay, so we actually have like a stupid amount of wood. Let's work on that. We might want to sell some wood to the dude, just because we've got a couple of tiles that require money. I mean, I know eventually I'm going to be able to fight stuff. I'd love it if I eventually was also able to just automate certain levels of, like, wood collection. You know, just put a auto lumberjack on a tile. I don't think this game's going to let you do it, but you never know. I'm big on the idle side of incremental games, but I'm not big on idle games. And I'm especially not big on incremental games. Like, it's weird. I want the ability to choose, and I want to be able to pursue going idle. But I don't want it to just be full idle. I've been playing antimatter dimensions, and, like, when I say playing, I'm that playing is really doing a lot of heavy lifting there, because I'm not actually playing the game. I'm very much just letting it play itself, and every once in a while I like take a look at it and poke at a couple of things and I go back to not. And my problem with that is I'm so disconnected. Monsters won't initiate attacks. Sword ability inflicts poison on enemies. Ooh. Honestly, I'm gonna go for pacifist. That just seems really good. 11 gold for 220 wood. No, we can do better than that. But yeah, if monsters won't attack me, that means, at least in the demo, there was like an island with like a bunch of monsters on it that were just really annoying to have to deal with. And if they don't attack me automatically, oh, that's gonna be so nice. What's up, sucker? Okay, we might want to switch. If I go to settings, can I do redeem code, controls? Switch tool. Pause switch. Can I switch to attack auto or not? Ah. Manual actions. So it automatically switches, but now I can hold down. This will just make it a little bit easier for me to swap, because this way I can attack and kind of kite. There we go, that's going to be better. Well, let's pop this open first. Okay, that's not much of anything, but whatever. Yeah, that's going to be better. Unfortunately, yeah, the hit detection on the sword is just a little iffy. There we go. Let's get our next level of axe. Do we have enough wood? No, we do not. Well, we have the next level of axe. What do we need for this one? Whatever the purple resource is, so that's not happening anytime soon. That's okay. Oh, we're getting double lumber. Nice. Yeah, this is probably part of the reason why I probably won't need any kind of idle mechanics here. But to go back to what I was talking about, I want to feel like I've earned the automation. I don't want to feel like it's just been handed to me as kind of the baseline for the game. I guess generally this is true of all automation games. You know, when playing Satisfactory, for example, you can handcraft stuff. And it's like a little bit better, but ultimately it's not worth it. You want to be able to make things yourself. And so there's nothing more satisfying in an automation game than getting to the point where your whole factory is running itself without, like, any management from you. Like, that just feels so good. And it's one of those where, once again, I have to feel like I've earned it, otherwise it just feels cheap. Or truly disconnected. I got a friend when I was in, Can I interact with this dude? Okay. So the one problem with the whole swapping tools thing is fighting an enemy on a tile that is got both trees and a foe. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it could be one later. But I had a friend in high school who specifically would play a game, and I don't remember what it was. It was like, I don't think it was Progress Night. It might have been Progress Night, Progress Quest. It was like one of those early day incremental games. I have no idea where he found it. But he would just leave it running for hours. And I'd always, like, look over and it would just be running on, like, his second monitor, or he'd have it up while we were playing D&D on his laptop, like, on the table behind us or something like that. And it always confused me because it just felt so disconnected, because his character was, like, constantly leveling up and gaining loot, but there was no choices being made. It was just kind of waiting for the game to do the thing. And I'm sure there's an appeal to that, but I found myself just losing interest, even just secondhand. Being aware of what he was doing and just being like, yeah, this is just super not for me. And then everybody got hooked on Cookie Quest. I had like just started a job as a like junior animator at a game studio. Oh, I can pick up some free lumber. Sick. It's literally my only, like, real adult job I've had. Everything prior was just kind of, like, college stuff or pre-college, you know, working at a grocery store. So, the only normal adult job I ever had, I was working as a junior animator at this place, and it was, like, days after I started. Everybody got hooked on Cookie Clicker, and, like, productivity in the office just plummeted. It was rough. It was really funny, but it meant that I got to be, at least for a little bit, a very functional employee. Unfortunately, after everybody kind of broke the habit and was no longer playing Cookie Clicker, I became kind of mediocre in comparison. But I was also the junior animator. And oddly enough, they had me making YouTube thumbnails. It was technically thumbnails for Flash games, but let me tell you, that job was, like, actually the best training I possibly could have had for this instead. Because I more or less sat around just, like, making appealing YouTube thumbnails. And so, when I decided to start making YouTube videos, it's like, oh yeah, I already know how to do this. And it was like a huge edge for years, still is, kind of. Unfortunately, there are better ways of doing, like, clickbait thumbnails than what I do. And I kind of refuse to do them because they look kind of ugly to me. But everybody I know who also makes thumbnails, like custom, swears by it, and I'm just like, eh. Yeah, I've always hated those, like, before and after ones, like, I went from noob to, like, pro. And I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess. This is, like, it's true, but it's not like you did anything special 90% of the time. Almost always is just the same thing everybody else does. You're just showing the beginning and ending. And I feel kind of weird about that. Even though I recognize, like, it works really well for people. Oh, that's a cosmetic skin. That's what I'm looking at. Alright, I need 100 coins for that one. Oh. Need some more. One more lumber. Wow. Unfortunately, yeah, we're gonna need even more. We haven't found any of the purple stuff. I think I'm just gonna run back to the, well, let's fight this dude. I think I'll go back here. We don't need much for stone, though I can pick this up for a bunch. It's just gonna be legitimately easier if I get my wood off of these. It's nice and quick. They might not have as much durability on them, though. Oh well. All crystal gathering is increased. Pickaxe ability... oh, ability area of effect. Or... I'm gonna just go for gem collector. Because I don't use the abilities much. And like I can. And probably should. Okay, maybe I really should. don't know. It's hard to tell. I think it is a little bit faster. It's good for the big groups. Yeah, okay, fine. I am now a believer. This is a complete aside. Do people still care about Justin Bieber? Like, I don't actually need an answer for that. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. He was like the hottest shit when I was in high school. Like, the dude really did earn his status as like teenage heartthrob. And then as soon as I went to college, it was like the guy just became no one. Never heard anything about him, never saw anything about him. Except for like him maybe being deported back to Canada. And that was it. That was like the last I'd heard about him. And I've just been slightly baffled by like how much of a turnover it was. And I mean, I'm sure it's an age thing. As soon as the guy became, you know, in his 20s, probably became less appealing as a character. Yeah, I would say he was a character. He wasn't a real person. Argue most celebrities are a character. Hell, I'm a character. I'm a character that is also largely just me, but like you meet me in real life and what? Okay. I was not expecting Brutus the big bag giant man. Okay, he gonna do a thing? Unfortunately, I'm gonna need a lot of... Ow. I don't really have the HP for that. Right, I can also sprint. I wonder if I can also, like, run behind him. Like, does circle strafing work against this guy? I guess it doesn't really matter. He's dead now. Yeah, we'll have to figure out a more reliable source of money here. Not that it matters too much. And so this guy buys cubes. Or not much, actually. But so... unironically, lately I've been... Well, I guess I've been ironically saying I'm a believer in my head recently. And, like, it's not going to be too long before I just start saying it outright. Because, like, does the dude still have a fan base? Does he still have, like, an army of women that are just, like, weirdly into him? Or has some new teenage heartthrob come along and, like, kind of taken that? I have no idea. I'm like so far outside of that kind of social circle that like for the past decade he has been the quintessential teenage heartthrob. And no one has replaced it because I simply just have no exposure to that kind of thing. Which is probably for the best. Certainly good for me. Okay, so these trees do actually give some better resources. There we go. So what do I need for this? We still need purple crystal and a lot of iron, which I should probably start making. Oh. I didn't even notice this was over here. See, I'd like to get this sword upgrade at some point. Oh, we have enough gold that we can expand this. And we probably have enough blue stuff that we can work on the portal, too. Ah. Okay, not too much. How much does he buy rocks for? An amount. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill out as much of this island as I can. Wait, I thought I had more than 100. I suppose not. Okay. There we go. Well, this is the money. And now I can afford the sword upgrade, without having to resort to giving money to these penny-pinching merchant men. who won't pay me my fair due. Okay, how are we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing great on trees. I have nothing to worry about. Realize I'm going into like ASMR Wanderbot. I think it's because this game is just chill. Okay, boost sword ability damage. Boost ability damage. Sword ability inflicts poison on enemies. I think I might want to go for just ability damage. Because that's all of my abilities. But I have no idea if that's actually that worth it. Let's see. Pop this open. So now we've got the better sword. Pretty sure I'm gonna need a lot of money. Alright, I've got plenty of crystals. So let's pop this cave open? Oh, interesting. It might not be an instant zone. Ah, but it does give more stone from each of these. Or no, it is not an instance area? Interesting. Yeah, I guess we just have to fill these out. Oh. That was kind of good. Oop, this is axe. Yeah, if we have anything that increases my ability, like, size? Ability size and speed, but I want it to be every ability, not just one. That's going to be most worthwhile. I'm actually really glad that they don't just have instance areas here. Yeah, I think this is worth it. Ow, rude. Yeah, I should probably... Oh, because my HP is back up to full. So I'm gonna need a little bit more. Blue stone. Good band, by the way. I think completely defunct at this point. I don't think I've seen anything come out of them for a while. Ow. You're supposed... You're not supposed to be able to hit me. Rude. Now what's on this? Why has this got a swirly pad? Not a clue. Okay, do we have anything interesting here, or is it just these? I think when it's just one single, like, kind of instance of resources, I probably won't do the charge. When it's kind of this, then we want to do it, because we can hit multiple tiles worth. And yeah, I think I'll spend my next couple levels really investing into AoE and abilities if I can. You're not supposed to hit me. That's illegal. Okay. Let's just run around and get rid of some of these. I'll still stand by my desire to have some kind of auto mining setup, just so I don't have to come back for blue crystals every once in a while. But I mean, they come back so fast. It's not really that big of a deal. And also, as we play, we get access to different areas that, if I just aim right in the center, get some kind of... The one other thing I can do, now that I'm thinking about it, let's go back to controls. Let's turn off manual actions. I really wish that was a hotkey. I can just walk around. No, not really. I'm going to passively gain some resources, but I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. I could see this actually being kind of fun with friends. Unfortunately, I think it's local co-op only. And I could very much see a lot of friend groups just being like, wow, this is boring. And then a couple of friend groups being like, holy shit, this is the best game ever. And there's like almost no midpoint. Really depends on everybody's preferences, which is always interesting to me. Going back to the me not liking idle games. You know, my friend was totally valid for liking it at the time. There's no shade in enjoying a game that just plays itself, if that's what you want. I think... Oh. Interesting. Grab this. Travel. That's some kind of battle arena, then. Probably. Let's just get, like, a bunch of this stuff. Oh, it's a frontal shockwave. I thought it would be like a spin. It is not. I might want to go through this, but let's see what else we can get. Because I might be able to upgrade my sword. I just might not have enough money for it. I want to just open everything else up first. Okay, bunch of those. Let's just see what we've got. I've got 1,000 stone. Or iron, or whatever it is. I got 1,000 blocks. Looks like we got another one of those star pieces, at the very least. Yeah, this might actually be like a weird dead end, more than anything else. Oh, but it's got the purple crystals. Which we need for, like, equipment upgrades. Okay, second one of those. I guess I should probably invest in this. Oh, I can't multitask. That's a bit tragic. I was really hoping I could actually pop these open as I'm mining. I think if I had the auto thing turned on, I would. Okay, and we got access to the beach now. Does that mean we have crab money? Well, we have the palm trees, which are worth... They are worth. And I should have a bunch of these saved up. Yep. Okay. Oh. Interesting, so we can actually spend resources for a temporary buff. We can also buy this crab man. But he's expensive. Okay, I don't have any of those rubies. Yeah, so we haven't had any, like, big instance dungeon areas. There's that one portal I haven't been to yet. But that's actually, so far, kind of the upper limit. Kind of neat, actually. Okay, so what do we do? Do we go back to the battle room? I think we do. Let's get the purple crystals, though. I want to upgrade my resources. And because I have pacifism on, or I want to upgrade my tools, not my resources. Because I have pacifism on, I can more or less just stand next to an enemy and charge a hit. Which feels kind of disgusting, but in a, yeah, but why not way. I don't know how many purple crystals I need. I'm just going to assume it's like 100, 150. I think we'll start with the pickaxe. There we go. And then I'll work my way up to other things. Because if I can have the pickaxe, we can get through this faster. There's also fishing. Oh. Not sure how much I care for fishing mini-games. Okay, so we got that. Oh, so this guy doesn't take money, he takes fish oil. Yeah, that very much goes in the vein of... sure. Oh, wait. I actually needed some of that wood. Maybe. That's okay, we can get more really quickly. Because yeah, even these palm trees are going to give me a fair bit. Maybe not this. How much do we need? I'm just going to assume a solid 300. But it also might require planks and iron and some other stuff, so we'll find out. Like a hot second. There. That should be good enough. Okay, what do I need for the pickaxe? Oh, we're good. And then what do I need for that? 140, 140. Orange cubes, which we most assuredly don't have. Okay, extra coins per defeated monster. Boost axe ability damage. All crystal gathering is increased. The extra coins per monster is lightly tempting, but I think I'm going to go for the crystal gathering. Because we're going to be gathering a lot of crystals over the course of this game. Seems like an okay idea. Okay. And do we want to go into the arena? Yeah, I could. I didn't check how much I needed for the sword. Oh, we've got more iron. Perfect. Just being able to take out the entire stack in one go. Yeah, let's just run around and grab some other things. Because I think I can upgrade the axe at this point. Okay, that didn't help. Helps if I got the right weapon equipped. Or tool? Tool. I guess a sword is a tool. And a pickaxe can be counted as a weapon. It does do damage in this. Alright, now we got enough. We might not have enough money, is the one question for the sword. But whatever. Cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm just going to relish in the fact that I can just wombo combo every stone in this cave into relative oblivion. Ah, which means I can probably also get a lot of money really fast. 300. Sure. Okay. Because yeah, now I can get like tons of crystals in like no time flat. And I'm not even sure how many blue crystals we still need. What do we need? Oh, right. That's the orange. And I need iron. Let's just make a ton. 240. I don't think I'm going to need more than that ever. Wow, mining this is not worth it. Fighting those guys, also not worth it. Alright, there we go. There. Now we've got the improved axe. Let's go, kind of chew through this. Kill a couple of the mummies. Yeah, let's travel. Let's see where this brings me. I'm assuming it's a battle arena of some variety, or something else. Gaia challenge. I, might be over-geared for this. Literally nothing wrong with that. Okay, so that's done with. Yeah, I could have dealt with that a long time ago. Oh well. Alright, let's restock on our iron while we're here. Charge one of those. Ooh, pickaxe can even just delete the basic mobs in here. That's pretty good. I wonder if the bigger tools get a bigger AoE. Maybe. I'd certainly hope so. Alright, we can just chop through that in no time flat. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so now that I've got a bunch... Oh, but we don't have enough rubies. Alright. Finish that off and kind of keep expanding these. I am so glad that this is a completely different experience than the demo. I know I've said it already, but it's like... This feels fresh. This is a great example of how to handle a demo. From a game that a ton of people were saying, like, man, this is just a bad cash grab on mobile. The dev clearly knows what they're doing. And, like, presumably how to appeal to people. I wonder if they kind of cloned the mobile game for the demo and then made this as kind of a more original thing. For the Steam release. Maybe. I have no way of knowing without somebody telling me, because I don't play mobile games. I kind of think they suck. For the exact same reason why people didn't like this game. Like, iffy monetization practices just don't jive with me. I'll drop $100 on cosmetics, but if it's like, pay $100 so that you can play the game a little bit more, no thank you. I will just go do other things with my life. Do you know how many video games I have in my backlog? It's at least 200. I will die before I get through all of the games that I want to play. Like, that's not even me being fatalistic. That's just reality, baby. Gather speed 10%. Sword area effect. Nah, let's just go gather speed. Yeah, if I can also have that be... Whoops. If I can also have that be really fast, that might actually work even better for me. I don't know. Because there just aren't enough purple crystals for all of this. But I guess that's... I'm supposed to go back for the rubies. Okay. Punch through this. Another one of these. Do we have enough rubies? We do. And we have not endless wood, but we have a lot of wood. There we go. Need more of that. We do need a lot more rubies. I'll just keep pursuing them. We should probably go back for some more purple crystals, too. So if I go back to looking at this, I mean, it seems like there might only be 3 more levels. I'm hoping it just pops a scroll bar and says, keep going, sucker. But, I don't know. I'm curious to see if there's, like, an upper limit on, like, what level you could get to in this game, and how long it is. Because it feels like there's gonna be a lot more. I mean, they can just keep adding new resource types and upgrades forever. It's not like this game has a particularly interesting upgrade scheme. Everything is just a linear upgrade of everything else. But it works, it's compelling, and it's kind of fun to see number get big. Oh. That's the ruby. Only minor gripe. Soundtrack's a little onerous. I think it's just been the same song this entire time. Alright, oh, look at that. That's a lot of ruby. Okay, that enough? Yeah, that's enough. We saw this swim speed upgrade go by earlier, but I have yet to find any place for me to go swimming. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take pot shots at mobs with my gathering tools. It seems to work fine. Like they really, really don't have a whole lot of HP in comparison. There we go. Let's go back. I don't think level 10 is going to be the maximum. I don't think it's going to be anywhere close. Hey, planks. New region? Probably. Oh, creepy region. Cool. And this requires resources that we already have en masse already. And we're only going to get more. Excuse me, sir. Leave me alone. God, pacifist. That pacifist perk, though, is just the most busted thing ever. Like, we do need the money. Don't get me wrong. We don't need it that bad. And, like, the more we unlock on this, the more likely I'll just be able to, just get oodles of whatever resource I need. Yeah, okay. I like the gathering speed, but maybe we should just go... But what if Big Smash always... Now here's the question. Flamehead. Worth like 13 bucks. Holy smokes. Okay. I guess we should start killing these suckers. Because yeah, I'm so used to the monsters being kind of trash that I was not ready for the realization that they're not. Also, for whatever reason, the trees here haven't regrown. Oh well. They're ugly anyway. So if they never come back, so be it. We've got endless wood to begin with. Alright, let's get up here. Big Smasho. And what do we got? Well, we got a big old rock pile. Oh, that's rude. At least we can just swim. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like the trees come back. Oh well. I guess I will leave the rest of the trees for aesthetic purposes. Oh. Orange cubes. Beautiful orange cubes. We need them for all sorts of things. And there's so many. Let's just fill that out. Honestly, if there was an upgrade that I just had to interact with these once and the resources would just fly over, I'd probably take it. Just so I don't have to sit here holding the F button. I am peak lazy. I'm not. I'm like hardly peak lazy. Like I should probably stop recording soon. But it's one of those where it's like, oh, but it's not quite late enough that I need to stop. It's getting real close. But this video will end more or less as it gets too late. And that's fine. Like I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I'd say it's a much needed one, but there's always the question with these vacations of whether or not it's actually going to be a good vacation, or if I'm just going to be dirt tired by the end of it because hiking and other things. You never know. I'm going to need a ton of these. However, we might actually want to go back. Because I think I can upgrade my pickaxe at this point. Let's just get a bit more stone as well. And those other trees have not regrown. Well, you know what? If this entire place is just a blasted rocky hellscape with nothing left, so be it. Alright, let's get A little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's just swim back over here. Yeah. Nope, wrong direction. We want to go this direction. We can also put some pieces into this. Not enough. I'll have to go pick up a little bit more. Okay, black axe. Oh. I need more plank. I don't actually know if harvesting from those is worth it. Okay, how much do I have? 115. Let's see. And yeah, these guys aren't worth it. I'll need more wood. We probably maybe want some more blue crystal. Because I don't know how much we have. Yeah, like 200. It's an amount. What do I need for the sword? 180 again. So yeah, we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to scale some of these up. I'm gonna go get the sufficient purple crystal though. And then we'll snag some more wood as we go by. From the palm trees. Because they're worth a decent chunk. Okay. Because I'm going to need so much. We might honestly want to... Actually, we might want to grab the rubies as I go by. We might need them for the gateway. There we go. Good spot for a spin, I think. There we go. 1,000 wood already. Absolutely unhinged quantities. Feels good. Because I'm going to need more of them. But does this thing cap out? No, it doesn't. I just have to send over multiple groups. Okay, let's go for the axe for starters. And 320 orange cubes. Wait. Oh. Interesting. It said max. Oh, it's probably max for this region. After we're done with the portal, maybe that's when it actually ends. Alright. I'll bite. Go here. And spin. Oh. And the dead trees have respawned. Yeah, I don't think we need too much of this. Maybe I should have gone for the better mining pick. Considering I need 320 of the orange crystals. Not that much wood. No, I need a lot of wood. Yeah, just pop these open. We'll also need like a lot of cash, which I've been kind of putting off just because it didn't seem terribly necessary. What's the upper limit here? Because I'm assuming this planet is still pretty big. Alright, what's this gonna do? Getting access to some of these things. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of stone. Oh, but that's worth it. But maybe there's just gonna be another tool craftsman later on. Makes the island big. I was expecting us to end up in a new region or something. Let's go back. Because we do need tons of these. And I might as well grab whatever I can. 340 per. We don't really need a better sword at the moment. Okay, we already have what I need. Let's go back and fix the pickaxe. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't too bad. I was like, this is a ridiculous sum of resources. How am I ever going to gather that much? And we're like, we've already surpassed it and then some. So, fie on me. I keep trying to jump. I'm a fool. Oh, sprint is a toggle. Oh yeah, let's pop this open. Let's see what else we need. Probably rubies next. Luckily we have enough. And then... oh, rubies and blue cubes. And then the orange crystals. But it is the last of them. And then that thing, which we don't have. Okay, so I now have the best pickaxe. Okay, so we can just instantly chew through these. Let's, probably make as much iron as we possibly can as well. Oh, it's just using half of whatever I have because that's what I had set it to last. Honestly, that's fine. How much are these guys worth? Only 2 still. Immunity to fire damage. Yeah. Like, some of these others would be nice, but just weird stuff like that feels like it might actually be absurdly powerful. Hey, there is a spot. Okay, so now that we know that these trees instantly, or do come back, it just takes a while. Then I'm going to start chopping them down. Or at least letting them be collateral damage. I was always going to let them be collateral damage anyway, but... okay. Well, we can now just blast through an entire lineup of those. Sick. Maybe not the rocks, but we don't need that many rocks, I say with some trepidation. I'm sure we're going to need tons of rocks. Who am I kidding? At least it feels like I have tons, so we don't have to worry too much. Oh wait, no, but the last couple required like 400. So yeah. I'll have to upgrade my sword too, but later. What is the end of this? What is the end game here? Because we've clearly only explored like part of this world. I was kind of expecting it to go non-linear at some point, but we seem to be kind of on this one singular path the entire way through. Aha, suckers. Oh, there's a lower area there. What is this gonna do? Oh, they're back! I spoke too soon. Never mind, they're dead. Alright, and this one's expensive again. There's a pile of cubes down... aha! There's a... oh. Well, here's a question. Hell yeah. Guess is immune to burning or fire damage. Boyos. I just walk through here unimpeded. Nothing can stop me. Okay, so we can go get the portal. There's also the Gaia thing. Oh. And we do actually have more up here. I was wondering what the endgame was going to be and why this area was so, like, had so many weird blank tiles. Now I know. Actually is going to make it so much easier to traverse. The only problem is I lost that stack of cubes. Frankly, I don't give a damn. Am I out of rocks? I'm running out of rocks. I suppose we should go get some more then. there's some good areas for getting a lot of rocks down here. There we go. Yeah, my pickaxe can't get any better. Well, we have the portal, so I could go pop that. But I kind of want to see what the upper limit on this area is. There might not be an upper limit. But it looks like we're hitting a dead end here. Okay, so that's the end of that. And yeah, I could go fishing, but I don't think I care. There's the weird swirly tiles, but I don't know if there's anything about them that I need to care about. We might have actually run out of things to do in this world. Which is odd, because there's like at least a little bit left that I haven't seen yet. But maybe it's just one of those, we just have to go elsewhere, or prestige or something. I could see this game having kind of a prestige system, reset to base level, but you get to keep a couple of your perks, or all of them. It's not like any of them are particularly powerful. There we go. I'm not seeing any other tiles. There's like a couple of things I haven't interacted with. So there's this, and then there's... Oh, no? Huh. Okay, so I can travel through the portal. I thought there was like a thing I could plant that required 5 of the kind of star resource. Suppose not. Oh, Gaia dungeon. 99% completed. And then we have Trollheim. 5 dungeons. Oh. What the hell? Okay, what's the 1% I haven't finished yet? Oh, it's probably the sword. Oh, and it's this guy. Sure. I'll be an astronaut. There. Now that's got to be it. I can't imagine there's anything left. Are we done? 100% completed. So let's take a look at Trollheim. Question 1. I get to keep my stuff. 2. We now can upgrade our tools. We just need way more of everything. There's also so many more resources. What a chill game. I like it. I really like this. It's vastly better. Oh, you're a foe. Okay. What is he doing? Oh, I see. He's doing like a jump swing. Okay, so we can get tons of wood. Where's our... We've got that. Oh, to make some armor. But what I really need is lumber. In large quantities. I guess we can warp back, or... Oh, we can do this now. There it is. Of course, now I'm going to need way more, but it's fine. We get oodles of wood constantly. Okay, 240 planks and, oh, the blue stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to go back to the previous region to get it. I think if I'd been hoarding this stuff more, it could have been worth it. There's so little. What was the point? I'm sure we'll find plenty of blue crystals in the next island. Alright, one way or another, I think this is a good stopping point, at least for now. We've cleared the first whole planet. And there's more to go. Like, the way they restructured this game feels so much better from the last version I played. And it makes me very excited to see what else they have in store. I'm assuming it's mostly more of the same, but you never know. And I really like the little roguelike perks. No joke, they make the game better. Like, considerably better. And I'm curious to see all the different, like, unique power-ups you can find over the course of a run. I don't know if I'm going to be recording this. Maybe. Problem is I'm going away for a couple of days, and my schedule is booked for the next, like, 2 months. A person I follow on social media was saying, like, game developers should stop making games for, like, the next 3 years so the rest of us can just clear our backlogs. And I have to say, I'm inclined to agree. Because, boy, I could use that time, clear my backlog a little bit, finish some of these games, stream a couple of them, live, I don't know. But, for now at least, let's see. My Little Universe is available on Steam. I think it's $15 bucks. We're just gonna alt-tab and check. It is, yep, 15 bucks normally, down 10%. It is also available on mobile, but every account I've heard of it makes it sound like it might be a little bit more, strenuous, a little bit more inconvenient. Because the game nickel and dimes you pretty hard for your time. And that's not always the most fun thing. Let's see. But for now, at least, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. With that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Feel kind of bad for chopping down this big old tree. Kind of bad. Not that bad.